profession?
I'm a hypnotherapist and a evening practitioner, and I'm an empowerment coach. I run firewalking events.
How many retreats have you experienced?
I don't know. My first one was in 2003, so 20 years ago. I probably at least 10. I'm not sure.
What brought you to the retreat this weekend?
I recently did an NLP course, and one of the principles in that was to go back to basics and to just go back to the fundamentals. And one of the stories that he told was about Jack Nicklaus, a really famous golfer who went back to the same coach at the start of every year and learned as if he'd never picked a golf club up before. And I, with Sanjay's inspiration, 3 weeks ago, I'd ran a firewalk and I'd rung him and asked for advice, even though I haven't necessarily been in touch very, very recently. And he was just so full of inspiration. I thought, I have to go back and do it again as if I've never done it before, and just see from where I am as a different person what I've not picked up.
What did you want to work on this weekend?
What did I want to work on this weekend? I wanted to come up with a plan for my business that was from inside rather than trying to work out what was possible. So normally I would do lots of research, work out what people thought I should write in a business plan, what numbers added up to and so what I've come away with is an outrageous target, which I have no idea how I'll achieve, but I've decided that the process is worth it. So Sanjay talks about setting a goal so that you can use the tools and techniques that we learn on the weekend to just get rid of anything that's holding you back in life. So I've set this outrageous target that on Thursday there's no way I would have done, and let's see.
Was the retreat different to others you have experienced, and why?
Was it different? Yes, it was different. I hadn't done the breath work before as part of the retreat, and actually I don't think I'd seen Dave and Diane lead it before either. So the last retreat I did was probably 10 years ago, in person other than online. And I think it's become, because I think many people who run empowerment events with firewalking over COVID stopped because they had no way of allowing people to make a breakthrough without using the fire. But Sanjay found a way to do that anyway. So I think the training that he offers is so strong that even without the firewalk, you get the breakthrough experience. And so that's just strengthened, I think, what he's doing now.
How do you feel now?
How do I feel now? I feel really peaceful. I worked on quite a lot of anger this afternoon. And I leave feeling sort of curious and excited about what's possible.
How will you use what you've learned from this point forward?
I was probably already using it on a daily basis anyway. How will I use it differently? I'm going to take decisions quicker. In the past, I go into... Do you see how long it took me to come up with that answer? In the past, I've gone into my mind for an answer, and when I get there, I spend a long time convincing myself why it won't work. And I'm just going to take decisions and just go for it now, quicker.
3 words to sum up your EM retreat experience this weekend.
Awesome was the first one that popped into mind. Awesome. Inspirational. and it's not one word, but the atmosphere in the room, it's just so empowering. Just.
Would you recommend it, Ian?
Yeah, obviously. I've done it
Why?
loads of times. Why? Well, it's changed my life. So we looked at some photographs of people before and after the 3 days. But when I think back to when I came along in 2003, I described it to somebody earlier and I said, I feel like that's not me anymore. Obviously, I've changed. But I also feel like the metaphor that always comes into my mind is like I was a train and I was pulling this truck of garbage and worries and fear with me, and I've like decoupled it and it's gone. And life's better. I'm more flexible. Things don't bother me as much. Yeah. More joy.